and welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty. It is my quest through space to find the next great rock and roll, whether it be old, whether it be new. If it's new to me and it's going to help me open my rock and roll mind, then I'm all the better for it. So thank you for joining me along the journey for brand spanking new OPETH. Been far too long since I've dipped my toes into the OPETH ocean, and what better time than now? I saw they dropped a new tune, so we're going to get into that in just a moment. But first, can I please have 90 seconds of your life? For more than half of my life, I've dreamed of Ireland, drawn to it in a way I can't explain. At first, it was the obvious, the scenic beauty, the music, the Guinness. Then over time, it became so much more. The vibe, the people, the history, and that's what hooked me. Also, clearly, I am not actually an Irishman.
Too sexy pose.
But on April 1st, 2026, the dream becomes a reality as I close up shop in the Smith hole and take off on the adventure of my lifetime. Over the course of a year, I'll hike that beautiful island and tell its story, town by town. Each town I stop in, I'll conduct an interview in a pub with people that can tell the story of that particular town while discovering all the things. All the things you're supposed to do in Ireland, then all the things you don't know, like where the locals go. Basically, I'm going to try to make friends with an entire country. And if that goal doesn't sound lofty enough, I'm also going to attempt to learn the Irish language. If you'd like to support the project, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month. And if you're Irish and want to help me network and act as a liaison, hit me up. This is a huge bucket list goal, and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 2026, and I can't wait. Sláinte. All right, so now you know what I'm about, and if you would be so kind, maybe give a like and a subscribe. You dig this content, you want to see more, you like this channel, and by all means, please click this link somewhere right here, right now, to like the new Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast YouTube channel. That's where all the pubcast stuff is going to happen, and that would be ever so grateful. Forever in your debt, sir or madam. OPETH, brand spanking new. I don't know if that's S1 or some sort of what that symbol means, but it's S1 for lack of a better term. Radio edit, which is like an oxymoron. OPETH and radio edits don't usually jive, but let's see what happens here. Woo. Man, first impressions are key. This is my first listen to OPETH since I'm pretty sure my album reaction to Watershed from last year, which is now available public on YouTube. My album reactions go for a year on Patreon, then come over to YouTube after a year. But I told myself, because from what I'd heard, that's the last heavy, quote-unquote, album from OPETH. And I'm like, man, I really want to check out this stuff where they've gotten out of the heavier growls and things like that, you know. I'm really captivated by this band. But I just haven't got there yet. So please throw me what album recent from OPETH I need to check out for a Patreon reaction and review. But I'm seeing those things, man. I know they got some jazz. I know they got some things. And I compare them a lot of times to like the Moody Blues as far as like ambiance. Let's start that over again. Fucking pretty interesting, man. Whew. And that was almost super sinister. Just that way that screamy sort of lead came into this right channel here. Man. Woo! Woo! My brief history with OPETH, again, is one of those bands that took me a long time. I tried it before, years and years and years ago. Finally was able to open my rock and roll mind and kind of investigate them more and look past the growly thing. And I think there's a lot of people that have that issue. And it just takes like a certain song or realization that, oh, it's not what you think it was, you know? And is that a return to form, I think? Because again, the last several most recent albums I have not listened to. The growly thing, is that a return to form for OPETH? Continue. Ooh. Man, they're always just so fucking interesting. It's almost like way more of a symphonic metal delivery from what is his name escaping me? I know it's the singer. Than I've heard him do before. It sounded like way more of a symphonic metal sort of vocal delivery, and kind of liked it. Man, so much interesting things, so many interesting things going on. It's hard to really pinpoint, man. Ooh. Is it Michael Ackerfeld? I think that's it. Man, yeah, I think that's a return to form for OPETH. Give me an album in that realm of, when they left the growly things and, were different. I'd like to hear something from that era for sure. But I feel like that's a return to form. Doing so many things vocally there. But so hard to pinpoint one rad thing over another. There was so much cool stuff going on. They're just one of those bands that do compositions, and do it fucking well. And very, very cool. What is that? Their 14th studio album coming up? It means I need to get on my game with these guys. The Last Will and Testament out October 11th. Fucking A, man. Yeah, I think maybe when that hits, we'll do an album reaction to that. I don't know. Throw your suggestion in the comment section. Patreon link is only $3 a month. And please like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know if you want to see more OPETH on this channel. Thank you so much. And you guys, until next time, I am out of here. See ya.